Welcome. What's going on? We're back. Gonna stream another, record another episode. Lunar Lemur Gaming here, playing as House Westerling, one of the vassals to the Lannisters here in the Westerlands. For anyone who didn't see the first episode, Westerlings are a fun house because historically they're kind of a larger house than they are currently. Now we have one holding, the Crag. Our domain is one size. So we've kind of fallen on hard times. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see if House Westerling can return itself to glory here in the West. But in the meantime, we have Robert's Rebellion going on. We're 4 years into the war. And Ares has died, slain by Jaime. Rhaegar has died, slain by Bobby B. And so 4-year-old King Aegon, the boy king of the Iron Throne, 6th of his name, sits the throne. Betrothed to Rhaenys, his sister. They're the last two functional members of the Targaryen dynasty. Aemon, he's at the wall, so he's out of the game. But it's just these two. Just two young kids trying to make it in a hard world. Ellie is still around. She's in King's Landing, but Rhaegar's dead. And if we look at I'm just looking at his vassals really fast. He's got a ton of vassals. And we look at his allies, he's doing actually quite well. He's still got Dorne, he's still got the Reach, and then he's got a bunch of other allies, like smaller houses, individual houses, Stormland's houses, like John Connington, gonna pin him. House Connington, for example. Stormland's house, they should be, with Robert, but John is fighting on behalf of Aegon. And 82 war score, but they've got more soldiers, or they got slightly less soldiers. Sorry, not more. And they're sieging out here in the Reach. In the West, Tywin is the primary ally to Bobby B. In terms of number of men, you see Lord Quellon. Quellon, that's Balon's dad. That's also Euron's dad, Victarion's dad. So that would be... There's Theon. So Theon's grandpa. So he's one of the allies. You got John of the Vale, Eddard, and Hoster, of course. Lyanna, whereabouts unknown. Sorry, that's not Lyanna. There we go. Oh no, yeah. Courtier of Eddard, but whereabouts unknown at the moment, so I don't know. She's in the Tower of Joy, or what's going on there. We'll see. And then back home, our player heir, he's at court in Tywin's court. He's the ward of Kevin Lannister. He's betrothed to a Lannister. Our second daughter, Jane Westerling, is also betrothed to Lannister, Lancel Lannister. She's still home with us. And Olenna, our youngest, she's just one. She's not betrothed yet. We are on the council. We're on Tywin's council. We're the steward. We negotiated that during the last episode, and as an arrogant, head of a former noble house, that's where we think we belong. With Craig Hall and the other houses here in the West, Withermore certainly. And this is our guy Withermore. Quentin Withermore. He kind of owns some of House Westerling's, historical lands. So if we look at the duchy, so he's kind of our rival to some extent. Our guy's calm. He's not ambitious. So he's probably eyeing that land. He's arrogant, so he's probably eyeing that land, but he's not. He might not do anything about it. And then last but not least, the Spicers have not really entered the game yet. Sybil and her brother Rolf. Rolf is one of our powerful vassals. He holds this county. He's got no heir. Sybil's his heir. And we did seduce Sybil, so we're on good terms with her. But she's got 19 intrigue. She's deceitful, callous, intricate web weaver, And last time she made me dismiss someone from court who she didn't like. So she's going to be able to walk all over us if she wants to. So it'll be interesting to see if Civil presses the envelope a little bit as well. Let's see if I missed anything. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna get started here. The war's still going on. Even though we have a war score of 82, you know, we're here sieging on the Reach, but they're out here in the Stormlands. And I just wonder if this is going to be a stalemate for some time to come. There's going to have to be some sort of coming together of the armies for anything to happen here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Our army is attached to the second army of Foothill of the Lannisters. I don't know where Foothill is. Gotta be. It's probably one of their holdings here. All right. Looks like we're swaying Kevin, our boy. We're all in on Kevin. You know, Reynolds, his ward. Lancel is betrothed to our daughter Jane, so Kevin's the guy we're sucking up to. Okay, let's get going. I might bump it up to a faster speed just with like some of the, you know, trying to get this war over with a little bit. We're not super active, you know, we're just attached to those two. Here. Attach ourselves to proactive. We didn't sway Kevin. That's alright, we'll make another attempt. It is what it is. So some Valemen coming south, now heading back north. Where are they going? So the Stormlands are still being sieged here. Mace Tyrell's guys, Dorne, Aegon's army there. So they're working out there in the west of the Stormlands. We're working out here in the west of the Reach. Yeah, it's, I mean, stalemate. You can see it's already dropped down to 69. It was in the 80s. I mean, it was 100 when Aegon took over, and then quickly dropped to the 80s before Robert could enforce his demands. And now it's going to be stalemate for some time. More men coming south here. We built up some cash reserves. Here we go. Greetings, my implacable vassal. In a few days' time, a miserable vassal, Master Tallard, I think that's his Castellan, will travel through the crack. If you orchestrate an ambush and capture him, I will reward you. If you accept my offer, you will get half of the money now and the other half when you turn over Master Tallard. If you die in the fray, I will shed no tears, but I will not pray for his corpse, signed Lord Pine. Whoa! 500 gold, this is huge. We're pretty incompetent, remember. We're an indulgent wastrel. But warn Tallard in secret. I would not do that. You know, I'm an honorable, calm knight. You know, I see House Westerling as a noble house, and we should be allies with Tywin. We shouldn't be, you know, teaming up with... I don't think Master Tallard's even... Yeah, he's a lowborn. I don't know what he's done to anger Tywin. Yeah, I would go for it. Oh, we got him. You imprisoned Master Tallard. Master Tallard lost 35 opinion of you. Lord Tywin paid 500. Oh my gosh. That's huge. That's a ton of money. We're at like 200. We make 2 a month. I mean, a lot of that is because our armies are raised. Normally it would be about 7 a month. That's a huge amount of money. Like, we're like close to building a new holding. We could build a city. We're an indulgent wastrel. So I think we would absolutely spend that money immediately. We could build a city. We have to construct a city before we can construct like a castle, a monastery, a temple. What's the difference between a temple and a monastery? Temple. I always thought they were the same. We could upgrade the crag. So we could build like a cool duchy building. That would be like very indulgent to us, but royal reserves, tax offices, we're a steward. Holding taxes 10%. Jousting grounds. Royal armories. Or we could just build, you know, a trade port, gods would. We could do a lot with that money, and the prudent thing would be to just hold it, because at some point we're going to be in a time of need. But our boy Gawen, he's an indulgent wastrel, so he's going to spend it right away, build a city. The spy had planted in Master Talad. Okay, so Tywin's following up. The spy had planted in Master Talad's party had sent me her report. My oh my, it was a thrilling read. Surely that smug expression has gone from Talad's face. The soldiers who will collect that evil cur are already on the way, and yes, they brought the gold. It has been a pleasure doing business with you, Lord Gawen. I hope our paths will cross. Whoa, this is huge. Another 500. I would definitely accept. Wild. Okay. Great men-at-arms regiments. This is huge. I don't even like. We could hold some fees, right? That's 100, so that would be another indulgent thing we could do. It's during a war, so I don't know if we would do that. Same with the hunt. We can invite some knights, because knights cost money. How much is castle holding? I think we'd spend it all. Maybe we'd have another. Maybe we'll do another holding when we make the money. Huge, huge. So is that? I think the prisoner's gone now, right? Yeah, we have no prisoners, so he's gone. Okay, so Tywin picked him up. Yeah, Tywin. That's our boy right there. Poor Joanna. I think we should press our advantage here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this is because of the mod. So I use a sub mod. I said this earlier. That does canon children for some of the major children. So, for example, Jane Westerling is through the mod. If we look at Ned, yeah, so like Rob and Sansa are there. So if like the parents are alive during the right times, these canon children are going to appear. What makes this interesting is that, I mean, you know, in this game, Cersei and Jaime, you know, Cersei's unmarried, Jaime's part of the Kingsguard, and Joffrey pops up via the mod. So, yeah. Interesting. So yeah, so now Cersei is incestuous, Jaime's incestuous. I don't know how he still has the Kingsguard. That doesn't seem realistic, but anyways. Okay, wait, hold on. So, we could marry Olenna to Joffrey. And again, we know Joffrey's terrible. Lord Gawen doesn't know he's terrible. Lord Gawen's like, another chance to get close to the Lannisters. I love it. Wow, we could do matrilineal. Again. That's unrealistic. Like, that would be nice for us in this game, right? Obviously, because, you know, Joffrey's going to have some claims. If Cersei's unlanded. Oh, she murdered someone? Oh my gosh. No, she murdered an 11-year-old. Jaime's killed a handful of people. But, you know, he's still Tywin's grandson, so I think we would I think we would go for it. I'm not going to do matrilineal, even though we can, because yeah, I just think that's a bit unrealistic. Let's do it. Alright, Tywin's happy with us. Love it. Kevin's happy with us, Tywin's happy with us. We're on Tywin's council. Look at us, Westerlings, heading back. We're going to build another city, heading back to where we belong. Oh my gosh. Here we go. So this is what Sybil did at the end of the last episode, right? She had us kick someone out because she was like, yeah, they're talking smack, I'm not a fan. The first one, she was just like a wife of another Spicer, but Dorman, he's our steward, and he's a fortune builder, he's got good stewardship, like, we would like him. But Sybil's, you know, she's deceitful, she's got great intrigue, you know, we are on great terms, she's my lover, right? Yep. I don't think, you know, I'm honorable. I would sort of spin it as like, well, you know, I gotta defend Sybil's honor. I think if she tries this one more time, I think even then Gawen would be onto her, even though we're not the brightest, you know, we're not the sharpest tool in the shed. If I can quote a famous song from the 90s. So I think one more time we're gonna know what's going on, but this kills me. But I'm gonna banish Dorman. Ugh, that's so dumb. Sybil, you're killing me. We don't have really anyone good to reassign. I'm gonna reassign Garth Spicer, some other Spicer, to the position. I think it's his wife that was banished. Yeah, we banished his wife, so I'm surprised he even likes us. And we're gonna have our Maester serve as our Admiral. That's a little strange. But yeah. He's pretty badass. Maester and Admiral. Alright, we'll do it. Sorry, Dorman. Sorry to kick you to the curb. The war goes on, 70% war score. Can declare war on Lord Quentin again. I don't think we would do that, but he's up here. Ashmark the Marbrand, that's like another house that I think Gawen would want to, you know, sees himself as equal to, right? They hold a large territory. Lord Damon, we're on pretty good terms already. Could start to sway him after we try to sway Kevin. Wonder if there's any marriage that we could arrange. I mean, these are just courtiers. Doesn't really matter. Damon. keep an eye on. We'll pin Lord Damon and Lord Adam there for now. I think Gawen would cozy up to them as well. Alright, so we swayed Kevin. So we're up to 100 at Kevin now, so I think we're going to 63%. Let's work on the Mar brands. 48%. Well, that's not very good. We'll sway at him. And I think it's time. Huh. Maybe Squire can unknowns. Jane and Elenia need. I think. Let's see if we can send them to Cashley Rock as well. Jenna, intricate web weaver. So she's courtier of Tywin. I guess she's Tywin's sister. So, I wonder if we could send Jane. I should definitely accept. And yeah, send Jane to Castle Rock as well. Okay, so now, I mean, Reynolds betrothed to Lannister, and he's the ward to Kevin. He's got a friend. Alright. He's coming along alright, but not super impressive. No prowess, no martial. So it looks like he's going to be sort of like a diplomatic guy. Honorable, compassionate, gregarious, brave, pensive. Alright. Pretty good. And Jane is forward. She's heading off to be a ward with the Lannisters as well. She's betrothed to Lancel. Lancel is at Kevin's court in 7 points. So maybe I should have said it to Kevin's point, but either way. Still good. Advice. Culture. Every character belongs to culture. Let's do it. So we got traditions. So we are Westermen, we're metalworkers, legalistic, formation fighters, gold, silver, hill dwellers. Culture head Tywin. You know, he's fascinated with cranes at the moment. In the high steel age, cool. So I wonder how far back the Des plan on going. That's cool. Like, I'm guessing this will be the last age, but like maybe they'll have starting points back in these. That would be so cool. I seriously cannot say enough good things about the developers who are doing this mod. They've put so much work into this. This map is amazing. The characters are amazing. All the houses, all the changes, the mechanics. It's so fun. Okay. We might finally have some action here. Yeah, so okay, so some of the enemies are out here. Let's see if there's a battle. Traveling Maester. Oh, interesting. Donald has come to my keep, seeking a place to stay for a short while before resuming his journey to the court of the Lord he'll be serving. Yeah, I'm an indulgent wastrel, and I would love the prestige of having another Maester in my walls. I don't really think things through. It's as simple as that for Gawen. He would welcome. Yeah. Ooh. Interesting. Couple things going on here. Let's take care of this first. So I ran into my guest Donald and began speaking with him. During our conversation, I noticed that he had the link of copper on his chain. I brought this up to him, and he began talking at length about the histories An illuminating conversation. Huh. Cool. More importantly, faction created against Tywin, the Liberty faction. It only seeks to lower crown authority, but members are otherwise loyal to the realm. Okay, so Tywin's probably got... how can I wonder if I can see his... What's... Jesus, man. Oh yeah, all the reigns. Unbelievable. Tywin, you're... So, I mean... I wonder if I should pass limited crown authority. I think, yeah, let's do it. Lord Power. Okay, so Tywin, yeah, he has absolute authority. So yeah, people are... I mean, he's off at war. Lord Melwyn of Sarsfield is taking the opportunity. I mean, he's in the field with the Lannister host right now, but that's not stopping him. He's taking an opportunity here. Where is Sarsfield? Oh, he's right in the heart. So he's creating this faction. He's going to try to lower the crown authority of Tywin. He's going to take this opportunity. So no one yet, just him. But very ambitious move. Not something we can pull off. Alright, Donald. Donald has come before me, before he returns to his journey, thanking me profusely for my generosity and hospitality. He further stated that he would be sure to tell his new lord and colleagues at the Citadel of the breadth and depth of my scholarly insight. Wow. Well-known dynasty. I don't really know how our little average, below average Gawen has impressed this scholarly man, but we did it. Good luck. Better to be lucky than good. New stewardship perk. So we're going to continue down this development growth in the capital. Cool. That helps us right now. We're an indulgent wage roll. We need to spend some more of our money here. I'm gonna do trade port. I think that's the kind of thing Gawen would like. First, we're right on the coast at the crag. Trade port's kind of flashy, right? He can say he was the one that established the port at the crag. He would like that. He's arrogant. Spend some more cash. Alright, so we might get some battles here. Nope, still sort of sieging away here. So Lord Hugh of Grandview left the war of the usurper. House Grandison. 11 ring members. Grandview. Okay, so that is... Okay, so he was the Stormlands. Interesting. So one of the Stormlands lords has bailed on Aegon. That's not a good sign for our boy Aegon. Well, he's not our boy, but... I mean, objectively, as a neutral observer, I'm kind of rooting for him, but as Gawen, I'm happy to see this. I just love seeing... I love seeing all this over here. What are... Is that... Yeah, I think this is... This is Lang, right? So this must be the Jade Sea. And then, so that would make ET up here. So So their map, I mean, obviously they'll probably fill it. I mean, I'm guessing they'll start here. But, you know, just to see all of it on here is freaking cool. Really cool. And it goes all the way to the east. ET and Lang. That's awesome. Okay, let's end it, Bobby. End this thing. 98%. End it. Okay, bringing things to a head here. Defeat. Battle of the Godsford. Okay, here's a battle going on here. This could be a big one. Yep, our allies are coming in. Okay, this is huge. Battle of Logbury. Jaime is leading the attackers. That's kind of funny. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. Against Lord Aaron. Massive host. It's going to be a huge win for our side here. 100. Enforce your demands, Bobby. There we go. This is huge. This is huge. We won the war led by King Robert of the Iron Throne against Prince Aegon, the boy king of Dragonstone. With the success of this rebellion, Lord Paramount Robert will decide who will rule the Seven Kingdoms of the Iron Throne. He's imprisoned Mace Tyrell. He's imprisoned Prince Doran. I'm going to follow these guys to see what happens to him, because Robert was known in the books for being very honorable. I don't know what the right word is. Like, he after winning the war, he pardoned everybody, you know, which really helped with the peace and stability of the realm after that. I mean, he kind of screwed stuff up later down the line because he wasn't a great king, but, like, this was obviously a smart move. And then all these lesser lords, Lord John Connington, is imprisoned. With the end of the war, the old order will be restored. Okay. And obviously poor Aegon. Princess Rhaenys of the Iron Throne. What's going to happen to her? I'm going to disband our troops. So they're off of Dragonstone. Is he... He holds Dragonstone, but he's probably in prison at... Or she's just back in Dragonstone. And Rhaenys is the heir to Dragonstone. Okay. So look at that. The Baratheon sigil. King Robert of the Iron Throne. Brave, gregarious, wrathful, lusty, skilled, tactician, aggressive attacker, organizer, knight, fornicator, Jesus, Robert. Maya Stone, Gendry, the bull. Gotta follow Gendry. Is this... Yeah, another bastard. Mother was Bessie. Edric Storm. Another bastard. Mother was House Lorne. Stannis. And Renly. Renly's betrothed to Dondarrion. Interesting. Edric, so maybe, yeah, Beric's sister? Yeah. So Beric's eligible. Cool. Alright, Bobby, what are you gonna do now? Oh, no. That's so sad. Disappeared without a trace. Woof. Rhaenys. Disappeared without a trace. mace executed by King Robert. Oof. So who holds the reach? I mean, so Mace Tyrell's gone. Lord Paramount Willis. So Mace's son Willis is now Lord Paramount of the Reach. Sorry, Mace, gonna unpin you there. He's betrothed to a Footly. There's Garland, Loras. Is there Loras? Marjorie. Okay, so that realm has passed to Willis. I wonder if he's going to execute Prince Duran as well. No, doesn't seem like it. Prince Duran is not even in prison anymore. Okay, so Prince Duran was released. Yep, he was released. Interesting. So for some reason Mace got the axe, Dorne was released, and the Targaryens disappeared without a trace. So who holds... King Robert holds the Lordship of Dragonstone. Was it Anna Gawen? That sounds made up. Driftmark. Go to the Saracen Driftmark. Alright. So things will hopefully kind of come back to normal here at the Crag. I think, as an indulgent wastrel, it is time. Do I still have anyone that we get? No, still no good captain of Kingsguard. Maybe a fool, maybe a sworn shield. Couple average knights. Just. Oh wow. Tywin's got a lot. Oh my gosh. Lord of Craykall, Lord of Golden-Tooth, Lord of Hornvale. Even Quinton is Marbrand. Marbrand's in on it. Interesting. Should we join? I don't think so. We're way too leveraged on the Lannisters. I'm gonna stay out of this one. Alright. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna do. Sorry. I'm an indulgent wastrel, so I'm gonna either hold a feast or go call hunt. Vashal's elite, so this would be a prestige. Let's we're gonna call hunt in honor of the end of the war. The coronation of the King of Westeros. But first, to the coronation. lords and nobles from across Westeros have gathered in King's Landing to bear witness to the realm's new king. The High Septon anoints Robert with the 7 oils, places a crown upon his head, and announces, "In the light of the 7, I now proclaim Robert of House Baratheon, King of the Andals, and the Rhoynar, and the First Men, Lord of 7 Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realm. Long may he reign." The packed throne room erupts and cheers and applause for the new king. Long may he reign. Whereabouts still unknown. Poor Lyanna. Oh, but it does take us to Dorne. I wonder why. Maybe they... Hunt a beautiful specimen. In a rare moment of reprieve, I spend some time in silence, taking in the beauty of nature. I cannot help but feel as if I take peace for granted while performing my duties as lord. As I'm letting my stress melt away, I hear someone approach. My love, Lady Sybil, softly laughs as I feel something being placed behind my ear. While it nowhere matches your beauty, I couldn't help but think of you when I saw this flower. She smiles as she takes a step back to admire her handiwork. You look so at peace, I'm glad. Sybil hastily plants a chaste peck on my keys as if I were the only ones in the world. Thank you, dear. Pressed acider. Little fertility grain. Don't mind if I do. Oh god. My wife is complaining now, so she's all nice to me, and then she complains about my steward and knight, Garth Spicer. So this is the 3rd time. And it was Garth's wife that she had me dispense with, and then my steward, and now Garth, my steward again, and knight. And I think even myself, I'm love struck. I'm not quite that smart. I certainly don't have high intrigue. I think by the 3rd one, I would get a little frustrated. So I'm going to say enough of these trivialities, Sybil. Sorry, Sybil. Not happening. Huh. She died in a dungeon. Huh. Arthur Dane was slain. Lyanna died. Bastard John. Poor Lyanna. It's unfair. So, hunt went great. Didn't catch anything, but, you know, gained a little prestige. I'm feeling happy. I got that pressed flower from my wife, who then complained about one of my counselors. Feeling good. Position lead, hold a grand tourney. 125. I'm an indulgent wastrel. I absolutely hold a grand tourney for 125 gold. A regional tourney, a huge tourney. Well, you know, I think I'm still finishing my small harbor. I think I would yeah, I would do the huge tourney. I'll watch every joust. I'll only watch the final joust. So, I've heard this can get quite repetitive if you watch all the jousts, so I'm not going to. Be interesting to see it comes. If you don't like boring stuff, you should fast forward, because this is going to get quite repetitive, I believe. But I just want to see who comes, because, hey, I love this game. So, alright, the Crag is holding Grand Tourney. Love to see it. And I've blown all that cash. I was like close to being able to build a new holding, and instead, I went on a hunt and held a big tourney, because I'm a wastrel. Man, anyone else was running the show? Let's see how my kids are doing. So Reynold still got these good trades. Brave, pensive. You know, his numbers are going up a little bit, but he looks like he might be kind of average too. He's growing up in Kevin's court. Jane is in Tywin's court. Alenia's 3, so we're gonna hold. She's, betrothed to Joffrey. I'm gonna hold her home for a little bit longer still. Oh, I forgot to choose her focus. Stewardship. And Alenia. Pensive. We'll have her relearning as well. And let's check out our other courtiers in general, just like see how everyone's doing here. I'm gonna do. I always like to make sure everyone in my court is happily married. We could spend 220 more gold to recruit our uncle to port. Get married, uncle. We need more Westerlings. We're 5 living members. But Landra, our courtier, so she was married to Selman. Selman was slain by the... Oh, man, brutal. Oberyn slew Selman, my courtier. Dope. Pretty cool. Alright, so she's deceitful, nice intrigue. Like, it would be nice to have her around as a potential spy master. So, just gonna bring someone in here. Vengeful, sadistic, less tempered. Let's bring in some better arms. Reynold, Alenia, they're all betrothed. Lana is my marshal's daughter. Oh, she's intelligent. Very nice. Very nice. We could have her marry... We could have her marry... I mean, Limus Mathin is my knight's... Limus Spicer is Samuel Spicer's son. Samuel Spicer, let's remind ourselves. Oh, God. Bastard son, right? Got it. Oh, yes, it's Samuel's through Garth. So we could add another Spicer. Like, why don't we marry... I mean, she's really smart, so... we could keep her around. Oh, Spicer could marry Lannister. That'd be nice. Courtier. Let's have that. Let's... They're around the same age. And what was our last courtier? So we had Mathin. Mathin's father is my knight Jaynard. He's the one that sounds fun to me. Rude, ambitious, forgiving. Or no, maybe someone else. Anyways, his son Mathine needs a... We can hold off on that. We need to decide that. Ooh, glory widely known. Is that... Oh my gosh. Despite his best efforts, Lord Gawen is doing great. To the serene Gawen, I gladly accept the marriage proposal. Very nice. That's great. Great news. Here we go. Tourney at the crag. This is huge for our guy. He's probably so smitten with himself. The lords and champions of the realm have arrived, ready to test their mettle, and the list 100 shields hang on. Oh my gosh, 100. Any warrior, so the crag, hosting a great tourney. Let's do it. So, I'm going to pause it. This is the part where I think this is about to get very repetitive, I think, if I understand correctly. So, you might have to fast forward if you do not enjoy me clicking through the same screen over and over again. But I just want to try it out, so I'm going to try it out. The preliminary rounds have ended, and many brave competitors are left licking their wounds, nursing their blustered pride. Those who remain in contention ready themselves for the final rounds. The tourney grounds are abuzz with anticipation as spectators lay their wagers in competition. Competitors make their bows. Alright, let's do it. Fortune favors the bold. Alright, so we have Master Herald of Pridefield, Lowborn. Decent prowess, kind of surprised he's still in the tourney. Against Lord Gawen of Bitmore, House Hawthorne. Bitmore is... Cool. He's a vassal to House Kraykar. I'm Wastrel, so I'm going to bet on Gawen. He's a Westerling. And I lost the bet. Next we have Master Dazzlin, another lowborn, against another Westerling. Maybe the better word win. Thrilling tilt. Oh, Lord Demon. So House Marbrand. Good prowess against a lowborn. I would definitely gonna place another wager. This will be the last wager I place, but on Lord Damon, because I'm an indulgent wastrel. And I lost another. Now we have Lord Melwyn. So he's the leader of the Liberty faction that is still happening right now. So I would like to imagine that this faction is probably getting together. It's pretty much all the lords except for me under Tywin have joined this because I like Tywin's. He's got too much crown authority. So you'd imagine at this tournament, they're all getting together without my knowledge, of course. Yeah. My intrigue's not high enough, and maybe plotting against Tywin. Lord Melwyn wins. So we got House Keep versus Kinsward. Kinsward is another Westerling house. So these are mostly Western houses, it looks like. Thrilling tilt. Lord Elmer of Toad Hall with a win. Lord Gerald of Sterling. High Lordship of Sterling. Okay, so this guy owns he's an entire lord. He's got 35 prowess, against 17 prowess. I'm gonna throw a little money on Lord Gerald. Oh my god. Quentin. Quentin's kind of our rival. He holds the lands that are rightfully ours. He wins the tout. Dope. Lord Quentin's up again. Wins again. Lord Melwyn, the leader of the Liberty faction. He is up again. He wins again. So some interesting characters coming through the rounds. Master Held or Prideful, interesting. Lord Gerald of Starling's Spy Master. He's doing well. Good for him. He won. Okay, Lord Elmore of Toad Hall. Toad Hall is in Hornvale. Hornvale is House Brax. Okay, so he's a vassal of House Brax. He takes that one. Quentin versus the Spy Master of Sterling. Quentin's gonna take this one. Yep. Lord Melwyn, let's go Melwyn. No, the young Lord Elmer of Todd Hell. So it's gonna be Elmer versus Quentin. So this is the final. Lord Adam is not swayed. We'll make another attempt. Let's see who wins. Wow, Lord Elmer, well done, man. Only tilt. The grand tournament I was hosting has just come to an end. While the prize of golden fame is enough for some, but I cannot help but think Lord Elmer was partial. Yeah, I would definitely get, swept up in the moment at night. There we go, Lord. I'm gonna have to pin that. Lord Elmore of Toad Hall is now a knight. Cool. Reminds me, I would like to find a squire. I wonder if I can find one. Last time I tried, I think there's no one like in our court to be a squire. Alenia needs a ward. Lana is like the smart Spicer kid, needs a ward. Okay, I'll be Alenia's ward for now. And I'll be Limos's ward for now. He's a Spicer after all. And I mean, I should send Alenia somewhere else. I'll do that. Okay, so Cersei is, even though she's had Joffrey. She's married to Bobby. Okay, fair enough. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah. So I would like to try to find a squire. I want to try that part of the game out, but I think there's no squire in our court. So I wonder if there's someone like Lord Ashmark's court. No. Lord Tywin's court. Okay. Reynold Westerling. Well, I'm not going to be my son. I mean, not going to be my son's. He's not going to be my squire. I think that's unrealistic. But I'm going to try this guy, House Prester. So he is the nephew to Lord Garrison of Land's Point. Yeah, let's try that. Let's go with that. I will offer a knight's tutelage to unarmed Prester. else I can offer a nice tutelage with? No. No one nearby. Okay. Reginald. Yeah, let's give Sam a Spicer a squire too. So we can train our squire. Terrible martial, terrible prowess, but I'm honorable calm. I ought to be going all in on chivalry for sure. Oh, he did not do well. Okay. During our training session, Arnaud did not show any form of chivalrous behavior. They did not grasp why knights acted the way I was teaching and demonstrating. I was so disappointed. Oh gosh, Arnaud. Come on, boy. I wonder if I should be like his guardian too, because Lenya, are you too old to send away? Would you like to go be a ward just like your sister? Well, we're gonna send you off to Jenna. I wonder if I could send you to Cersei. It seems unrealistic, but yeah, I can't do that, I guess. Or is there someone in Ashmark? Lysa Marbrand. Adam Marbrand. We send Alenia to Adam. Yeah. Oh, she's more like this Darlessa. She, even though Adam would be cooler, perhaps. She's very, you know, she's got good thinking. That's her. That's Alenia's educational focus. So I think we'll send her to Darlessa Marbrand, who is at Court in Ashmark. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah. So we're gonna send you off, and then we are going to take on our squire as a ward, perhaps, if we can. Alright, so they're down. Arnaud's now our ward. So things are pretty calm now. Squire again. We're gonna go more chivalry. Disappointing again. Very loud sound effects too. Oh, so it looks like Tywin caved. Guessing the faction's still there now, but oh, to sell. Yeah, so Tywin went. So he either lost. There was either a war going on that I was oblivious to, or he just passed it. Oh, they hate each other. Court grandeur. So they do not like each other. Interesting. "21 months left. Maybe we'll wait till Crag's Bay is finished, and then we'll pause. That'd be cool to see. And then our 3 months left for our harbor. We're gonna be so stoked about that. We might even throw a feast, even though we don't have that much coin left. Chivalry. Alright, so chivalry is not going well with our nod. Maybe we should try something else next time. So civil's 30. I don't know how many more. John Connington dies of internal injuries. Interesting. Ronald Connington, John's cousin. Alright, fair enough. Like all the red hair. Gotta love it. Alright, let's try something else. So, terrible marshal, terrible prowess. Baby horse riding. Arnaud and I trained horses. After all, a good knight can ride. During our training session, Arnaud demonstrated a good bond with the horse. Ah, very nice. Well done, Arnaud. Well done, man. I'm proud of you. Oh. Maybe we'll do the feast when our new... Maybe we'll hold a feast when Crag's Bay is built. But, for now... Crag now has a small harbor. So we're a castle, we're a small castle. The next one is very expensive to upgrade. Bailey is a perfect and most expensive wall tower. So we could like increase our defenses more. We could add something like hunting grounds, barracks. Military camps, Godswood. Different ways we can go. Let's train again. Horse. Disappointing. Okay. Tourney of Silverhall. You're hereby invited to a grand tourney. I wish I could send someone else. I am a knight, I kind of have to do my best. When at last I reached the training grounds, I spare a moment to take in the sights and sounds. It seems that all the sundry in the realm's nobility have come, pennants and banners fluttering in the breeze. So yeah, nice little tourney going on here. And I didn't even advance out of the preliminary round, so I lose. I lose some prestige either way. That's a shame. I'm not gonna watch the other jousts. Alright, I'm gonna try Steel Warrior again. Disappointing. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to try the sort of combative ones. Try the other ones at least. So far, we've not been doing too well. Sorry, Arnaud. We're not the best knight for you to have been the squire for. He's a twin. This is his twin. No offer guardianship. Let me say. Can't do my. I was hoping I could send her to my wife. Does my wife have like? What? I wonder why I can't send her to. I mean, this is a good idea. Lana's smart. She's betrothed to Spicer. Let's do that at least. And then... Oh, who won? Lord Eric of Stonecliff. House Lindingham. Lord of Stonecliff, which is a vassal to... House Sterling. Oh, nicely done. So what I wanted to see was my squire. Sister. Yeah, for some reason I can't send her to my wife, which is weird. But I can at least bring her to court, which should be nice. She would like that, right? I mean, twins, right? They'd like to be near each other. So why don't I send her to Mandra, that, like, talented, deceitful intrigue. Oh, he won't accept this. Yeah. Okay, so she's just, like, she's not impressive enough. Okay, well, it's too bad. To petition league, I should probably try. I finished reading the latest letter from Adam, the son of Lord Damon of Ashmark, and Smile seems to have warmed to me at last. While this is a success, I'm tempted to use this opportunity to try and get even closer. This victory is enough. No, I'm too arrogant. I definitely think I could pull this off. Oh, it worked. Very nice. Okay, so we're on great terms now. Anyone else? Lord Sterling, Tywin, Tyrion. He is the heir to Castle Rock, so it's worth our while. Alright guys, 13 months left. Try to wait until the city is built, and then perhaps I should... Lord Rolf of Eldris. So it could be the squire to Lord Rolf, but would that take him away from court? I don't think so. We definitely want him still in Tywin's court. I'm not going to do this. I'm just worried. I don't think it'll send him to Lord Rolf's court, but I'm going to pass on that. Just in case. Yeah, maybe we're just like such a bad teacher that he's not doing well. That's probably what's going on. Sorry, Arnott. That's our fault. Oh, interesting. Accepting Conrad of the Crowd got a manipulation out on him, I don't think. We can imprison him? Doesn't sound... Recruit as a spy, interesting. Alright, that comes in handy, will you? Fine. So, I think we could do a lot more cool stuff with intrigue and Withermore, and but we're just not ambitious, we're not impressive. Maybe Sybil would encourage us. I could see that. Can I just find a different... I wonder if I can find a different knight. No one in my court can become the squire. I see. Because he's not at my court. We'll just keep trying. As my eyes meet Lady Elise's for what feels like the 20th time, I know I'm not imagining things. Alright, so she's into me. She wants me, and I cannot lie. One or two, or is punishing her husband, Lord Jeremy, which I truly desire. Lord Jeremy's my spy master. He's my vassal, my knight, and we get along quite well. I'll find that Lady also once everyone's asleep. Everyone will know of her sinful thoughts. I call her Strumpet. I'm calm and honorable, so I think I would pass. Sorry, lady. I wouldn't cause a scene, call her out. I would just pass. Emmerich. Popular bard. A simple pious ballad. Perhaps a ballad about me. Yep, I'm a little arrogant. Sing the ballad of House Westerling. That sounds right. It went well. Well, training did not. He's gonna be like the worst night ever. I'm sorry, Arnaud. This is totally my bad, man. Totally my bad. Coming up soon. 7 months left. Let's do it. Let's get there. I often pass my spare time by wandering in the woods, giving my chance to clear my head of the worries of ruling. But on today's walk, I come across an old man. The old man introduces himself as Abo. Alright. Humble, deceitful, lazy, intricate maneuver. We were once lords not unlike yourself, you asked the toothy man, but how we lost our seat is for another day. He draws forth a particular gemstone from his pocket. My ancestors were rich, even for the Westerlands. This gem is one of the last remaining vestiges of once mighty rule. I see it has caught your fancy. I would part with this gem, but the price would be steep. 250. God. I'm not very smart. I'm an indulgent wastrel. I'm a noble. I'm arrogant, so I could just say that, you know. I take what I want. But I'm calm. None of these are perfect. What would I do? I really think he would do this. It's so lame, but I think that's our guy. He's just kind of lame. I'd pass. Ooh, Sybil's pregnant. Yay. With child for 2 months. Very nice. And Rolf still has no son. He has a son, but in Cape Walrus, where is that? Okay, so his son is north of the wall? What the hell? Poor guy. What are you doing up there, man? Alright, whatever. Bad news of the marshal there. Getting close here. Popular figurehead, popular opinion. We would love that. Straight to our head. Tyrion. Wow, 28, 15, 22, 15. Oh, he's got a son. Rupert. Very nice. We got no one to marry him to. That's too bad. Maybe when Sybil... Olenya's in Ashmark, West Jane's in Cashley Rock, Reynolds, Cashley Rock. Renaud's here with us. Reginald is our guest. Mathine. What to do with you, man? Diplomacy, I think 4 there already. We'll do that. Calmly, that's nice, but a little age difference. We'll hold off for now. Your son's our knight, so I appreciate you, man. We held the hunt earlier, and I like the idea of some hunting grounds in the crowd. Go for that. I think I like that. Spend some more money. Village. Crag's back. So Master Jingard, our vassal, and nice. So a little more. So I think we give like an auto vassal because of the city. He's not a powerful vassal, so he's not going to demand a seat, but he's got some good stewardship. He could replace Gar Spicer. He's a Spicer. I think we'll hold Garth in the council because he's a Spicer for now. But Crags Bay, it's nice to have another. City. Alright. I think we're going to call it that. So, Bobby B has won the war. Aegon and Rhaenys are missing. We don't know where they are. They vanished without a trace. Bobby B's got a bunch of bastards. Cersei has a couple bastards. Marcella is the presumed daughter of King Robert. We know about Joffrey. He's betrothed to our daughter Lenya. So Bobby Boy B is holding firm there. The Lord Paramount of the Stormlands is... That's still him. Stannis is unlanded. Renly has been sent to the wall, poor guy. Unbelievable. Dorne is still run by Prince Doran. He's a leper. Great. His heir is Arianne. Willis rules in the Reach after Mace was killed. Following the rebellion. Hoster is still kicking in the Vale. His heir is Edmure. The Vale is Jon Arryn, still alive. The ripe old age of 71, so he's ruling in the area, but his... yeah, he hasn't had a son yet. It's the Lord Dennis of the Vale. I mean, it's just another Arryn, I guess. This is heir. Yeah. Wow. Come on, John. Gotta have a son, man. Or daughter, I guess, in that part of the world. Eddard's got a bunch of heirs. Robb. Jon Snow. That's where we're gonna leave it. So we built a trade port, built the city of Crags Bay. Tywin, with all the gold Tywin gave us, we obviously immediately spent it. Sybil's pregnant. Olenna is off at Ashmark. She's betrothed to Joffrey. Again, we don't know Joffrey's terrible, right? We're just thinking another marriage to Lannister, House Lannister. Jane is at court in Castle Rock with Reynold, and she's betrothed to Lancel. We're buddies with Kevin. We're buddies with Adam Marbrand. Lord Gawen. He's on the up.